Hello, this is T from T3 Plays, episode 3. So, the previous episode, you'd have seen us prepare some decks from the packs we opened. So, I went ahead and did some of the battles from the beginner and intermediate. Some of them were pretty straightforward with our improved deck. And what we'll do is select the Dark deck, as that's the strongest deck against Psychic type Pokemon because they're weak to Dark. What we'll do is finish the last mission on this task, which is to win within 14 rounds. So let's see how we perform. And then what we'll do is go into the advanced section and then show how the deck performs, and if we're struggling then we can try and open more packs to get over that. So we can, so let's see, what should we pick? So we've got the Nidoran, we've got the full line in the deck, so we can evolve fully to Nidoqueen. We've got the Poochyena and we do have the Mightyena, which does a decent damage, but we'll start off with the Farfetch just to hit them hard. 40 damage is pretty decent compared to everything else we've got, and then we can keep the others in the back just so we can evolve them. And we've also already got the Nidorina stage 1, and hopefully we can pretty soon get the Nidoqueen online. So, and then we should pretty much win because it will hit for 80 damage plus the 20 point extra for the weakness. So let's see how we do. So yeah, they're powering up the Mewtwo on the bench, which is not the EX version, so it's not as scary, so it only has one attack. Okay, let's see what we get from Professor Reacher. Hopefully Nidoqueen. Perfect. So we can start powering up our Nidoran, evolve them, and get our Nidoqueen online. But initially I think we're going to try and do some damage with the Farfetch. And I've mentioned it multiple times already. It's a pretty good Pokemon to have in most decks, because for a Pokemon in the first stage to hit 40 is pretty decent. Yeah, we've got both the evolutions up and running, but we'll probably get the Nidoqueen online because it can do a lot of damage. So we'll just get Farfetch to chip away, get rid of a couple of Pokemon, and try and get them out of the way before the Mewtwo comes online, because for 120 damage it can, well, if the Nidoqueen doesn't have any damage, you know, we can get away. Our mission really with this battle is to make sure it's a quick battle that we can hit hard and fast, as we want to win within 14 rounds. And I think because we've got the full stage evolution for the Nidoqueen already, and we're already starting to power it up, I think it's very doable. So the Mewtwo is at full power, so can use its Power Blast, taking our Farfetch out. It loses 2 energies, but we've already got our Nidoqueen online. We need to just add another energy and we can hit for 80 and take it out, and we'll also do 20 damage on top because of the weakness. So I think pretty much here is a full sweep. None of the other Pokemon have any energy on it, so shouldn't be too difficult. So this game's pretty much done because they won't have enough time to get any of the other Pokemon up and running on time. And Nidoqueen is already hitting for 80 damage. They'll have to pull the Fearow. Unless they have an X speed, they'll struggle. They'll have to keep the Fearow in. Yeah, we've won. No point doing any other adding energy. Let's just get this over and done with. So that should complete all our missions for the intermediate section. So pretty much the other battles were pretty straightforward, so there's not much that could be learned from those, but this one was a big struggle. Okay, so it was win by turn 14, so yep, we've done all the intermediate missions, as you can see here, 45 out of 45, and then we can go to the advanced battling. So obviously these are across different expansion packs, so all of them are still left to complete, so we can start off with the Genetics Apex. So the first battle is Venasaur EX deck. So obviously the strongest against Venusaur is Fire Pokemon. So as you can see, these are the missions that we need to complete. These ones are easy enough, but as you go further along, some of the missions get pretty difficult where you have to use their weakness. So against the Venusaur, you'd have to use a fighting deck, which can prove pretty challenging if they can get their Pokemon online very quick. Our fire deck isn't the strongest at the moment. We don't have many evolutions, so and it's not great to have basic Pokemon where you need 2 energy at the beginning and they don't hit pretty hard, because hitting for 60 with a Rotom, it being a coin flip as well, isn't great, and Magmar losing all its energy isn't great as well. So this is something we definitely need to improve on. But it's not bad. Magmar, using as the last Pokemon on the bench to hit the final blow is pretty decent, because you lose all the energy but you get to take them out. But as a starting Pokemon, would it be the best thing? So let's just power up our Heat Rotom, and then let's see how we get along. And look, they've immediately evolved the Raticate, which is pretty good. 80 health and hits of 40. What we'll start doing is evolving our Pokemon just so it's ready in the back line. And because we've got an energy on our Heat Rotom, we don't really want to lose it, so what we'll do is cape it to make sure it's out of reach for the Raticate, and we'll start building the Chimchar as well. We'll see if we can get ahead on the attack, which will make things a bit easier, but denied. Eradicate will hit us 40, but we'll have 20 health. Oh, so the potion up makes it more difficult, which means we'll have to flip ahead as well as use Giovanni to take it out. In the meantime, we'll evolve our Chimchar into Monferno, and now it's a matter of where do we put our energy on the Magmar, which is a big powerhouse to end the battle, or we put it on the Monferno, which can come in as soon as we lose the Heat Rotom, and then we won't have to wait a turn to hit with Magmar. But it all relies on us flipping aheads, as well as Giovanni taking this Raticate out. So let's see. Winner. Rarely get heads, so luck's on our side this time. So I think we'll do pretty well now. I think the game's wrapped up now. They go and execute. If they have an executor here, it will make things extremely tough. So let's see if they do evolve. It looks like they don't. They've taken our Heat Rotom, but I think we'll get this win. Put the Monferno in. I really like the Heat more. Can hit for 30 as a basic Pokemon, which is very good. Can take the Executor out in one go, and if it was the only Pokemon that they had in the first round, you can get an immediate win. So we take out the Execute with our Monferno, and I think it's pretty much GG. They have 1 point, we've got 2. We just need to take this out. Even if somehow they take out the Monferno, we've got the Magmar sitting at the back of the bench. Power it up, and we do some damage now, and Magmar can clean up. And I'm just thinking, do I need to, I'm trying to remember what the rewards were one of the missions to hit for more than 150. Sometimes later down the stage they have those, so I was just wondering which one it was, but I hate using Moltres. The flying chicken, it's not consistent enough, so yeah, just take the Monferno out, hit for 100 damage, and that's game. So we'll see what missions we've completed already through game 1, and then what I'll show you is probably the second battle to finish up all the rest of the missions. And there's no real point seeing every single battle because some of the missions requires you to get 12 points, etc. And that's like that could take like 4 matches. So we've done most of the missions, and we've unlocked the next battle, which is a Charizard. The next mission that we have to complete is not lose a point to our opponent, which can prove to be difficult sometimes. So what we'll try and do is repeat it until we, complete that. Sometimes you don't even. What you can do is, if you lose a Pokemon, just quit, start again. No point wasting a lot of time. Starting second, which is very good. Starting pretty much same as previous round. Well, they've got similar Pokemon as well. We started with Farfetch, they started with a Rattata, but because we go second, we have a huge advantage because we put the energy on our Farfetch, and because we hit for 40 and Rattata is 40, we get to take it out on the first go, which is why Farfetch is an OP Pokemon as a basic Pokemon. Put the Heat Rotom on just as a backup. Yeah, the Flaming Chicken isn't going on. So we've taken 1 point already. And if they have an Executor now, it makes it extremely difficult. Seems like they don't yet. That's something that we need to watch out for. We have Monferno, but no Chimchar. Heatmore, Pokeball. You can see what we get with the Pokeball. Magma, no Chimchar. But Magma, pretty good. Just in case they evolve something at the end and has a lot of HP, can hit for 100 on a grass Pokemon, which is not bad. Start powering this up. Just have a power in case they take out a Farfetch and we need to take out an Executor. Put insert the cape on Farfetch just to keep it alive because he can hit for 40, which is very handy. Okay, so they retreated and they managed to hit heads. Okay, they take our Farfetch down to 20, and well, if they evolve, it becomes a bit more difficult, but let's see if we manage to get a Chimchar, but we have no space on the bench, so what we'll do is power up the Magma so we can take out before they evolve it. So Fire Blast, but what we'll have is an issue because we lose all our energy and the Magma is stuck there. So we do have a X speed, but we need to use up 2 energies to get it out. So I think it was more of a desperation move, just so it doesn't evolve. So yeah, kind of a misplay there. So I'm gonna have to put an energy on there to get it out, just so I don't lose a Pokemon, to lose that Magmar. Put the Heatmore in because I know it can tank a hit before I lose it. Perfect. They hit nothing on me, and next turn I can hit for 50, and they may not have enough time to get the Venusaur online. Yet with the Giovanni I can hit for 60. So let's see what they do in the next turn. I've also got a potion, which is handy. Okay, so they're not running the Executor EX. Okay. The flips are on my side these days now, because they've run multiple tails now. So I'll try and now power up the Magmar, keep the Heatmor alive, just do chip away, and then if they keep it in, well, they kind of have to keep it unless they have a leaf, because it's Executor has a huge retreat cost, so they're just trying to keep it alive. So they've hit me for 60. So what I can do now is with my Magna I can hit 400, because I do 80 plus the weakness damage. So the game's pretty much done, and I haven't lost a single point, which is very good. Got all 3 points. So now at the summary page we'll see that we've completed the last mission for this battle, and then we can move on to the Charizard battle. So it'll be 4 out of 4. Yep. So next we move over to Charizard, and obviously we choose a water deck to give us the perfect chance of defeating the Charizard within 14 rounds, not losing a Pokemon, and taking out 3 of its Pokemon. We're going first, which isn't good, but we already have our Starmie, which is the best Pokemon that we have. Starmie EX, it hits hard, has high HP, which previously was in a lot of the meta decks, and I think still has play because of how quickly you can get it online. Our favourite Farfetch is coming into play. We also have a Vaporeon, I believe, so get our EV on just in case we pull a Vaporeon. And let's see what they have. Nothing scary so far, but if they do manage to evolve, we can be in a tight spot as you can hit for 60. Yep, so they're powering up, they're just going to chip away. I have a strong feeling that they do have the evolution already in hand, but hitting for 40, you can't pass that by. So in case they don't have the evolution, we may be able to take a Pokemon out and get the energy advantage as well. They evolved the Rattata into Raticate. Yeah, they want to protect, not lose a point, so they're going to get the Raticate in, take out my Farfetch. So now they have energy advantage as well as gaining a point. So at this moment, I know we have to win, but at the same time have to battle again because we've lost a point. So now that's on the card. So what I can do now is put in Finion, hits for 10, but then you can protect it as well with the flip of a coin. And now that I've got Staryu, you can put that on and then start powering it up and get Starmie eventually. So now I'm considering, is it worth to put it on the Starmie? Well, the Staryu. Now I'll put it on the Finion. But our win condition is the Starmie, but I think we'll have to attack. Even though it's 10 damage now, but it's the stalling ability. Okay, hit Tails, which isn't great, but can't take us out in one go unless he has Giovanni. Okay, so we've got an X speed, we can evolve the Starmie, or to make sure we don't lose a point, what we can do is take out the Finion and then put the Staryu, tank a hit, because in the next round we can evolve to Starmie and hit for 90, and I don't think there's anything currently that they have that they can take us out with. So let's see what they do. Because next round we can hit for 90, can take out everything. The only scary thing is if they evolve to Charizard and power it up, but they've only got 1 energy on it at the moment. Then we do have a Giovanni in case we need to boost their attack, so we take out the Raticate. Likelihood they won't put Charmeleon on. They might put the Moltres on. They might want to keep the Charmander. Oh, weird one. Okay, if we take it out, we may lose it. Okay, because it's an EX Pokemon, they'll get 2 points and get the win, but they'll only hit us for 60. Yeah. Yeah, so we hit them now. They hit us back for 60. We still have 50 energy and we can take them out. Yeah, that's fine. And we only need to take out this one Pokemon, we win. Let's see what they do. Do they retreat? Yep. So now it doesn't have any energy on its Charizard. I think it's pretty much a win for us. Because there's nothing really that can take us out in one shot. That's another point, so we need one more point. Anything they put in is within range for us. There's nothing that can really take us out. Yeah, so if we didn't lose that first point, we could have completed more of our mission rewards. Yeah, there's no point putting energy on. Oh yeah, I forgot. Moltres is weak to electric, not water, so I could have ended it by putting a Giovanni on. So that was a misplay. Yeah, so the legendary trio birds are all weak to electric because they're flying type. So we'll see now. We'll unlock the next battle and we'll see what rewards are left for us to complete. So we've completed 2 of the missions. Get our rewards. We've unlocked the Blastoise. So we'll see what we need to complete for the Charizard so we can get all the rewards. So win by turn 14 and not lose any Pokemon. So what I've done is we've done the match. I think it took a couple of tries. So we used a Lapras to complete it because what you can do is just put it at the front and then keep powering it up and then you can do 100 damage. So that was a pretty quick win. I think what we'll do in the future is maybe show the ending phase. We'll see, because I'm not recording every battle, but I might record every battle and then just show the relevant parts. So this is our electric deck going against Blastoise. So we've got a couple of evolutions in here. We've got the Raichu, Magneton. So we don't have any other basic Pokemon. So we've played the Pikachu, but with the Pikachu, you kind of need bench Pokemon to hit because it's 10 times the amount of electric Pokemon you have on your bench. Yeah, so we kind of need more Pokemon on the bench to actually hit harder. Yeah, that's not looking great right now. So we'll definitely have one basic Pokemon on the bench so we can hit for 10 basic damage and then plus 20 because of the weakness. But luckily we've got the Magnemite so we can start powering up the Magneton at the back. But we don't have a Magnezone yet, so our hardest hit would be 60 plus 20, which is 80. So we'll take out the Squirtle in the next round unless they withdraw it. Yeah, we take it out, but the Golduck does hit for 70, which is something that you need to watch out for. Yep, we'll evolve the Magneton so we can just use his ability and get an extra energy on it. So that's a pretty good way at the back. You don't need to use up your energy. It can build its own energy, which is very good. We'll keep the Pikachu alive as long as possible so we can get the Magneton up and running. But it'll be up and running next go. We put an energy on it as well as its own energy that it generates. So we can stall for one more turn because the Golduck can't hit yet. Okay, and we've got his evolution on the bench as well. Let's try to figure out what would be the optimal play. Because Magneton can hang with Golduck, but we definitely lose Pikachu. Yeah, I'll probably likely lose Pikachu, so that means we'll have to battle again to get all the rewards in one. We won't do it in one battle, which is pretty difficult to do, especially if you don't have the right cards at the beginning. But with its evolution, we can put it on and then we can hit for minimum 40 plus 20, which is 60. But if we get lucky, we can hit for 100. So it's a decent enough play, and our Magneton is fully charged up as well. And if we had a Pikachu with a full stack bench, we would have probably done a bit better. But we literally only had one Pokemon on the bench, and eventually got two. So here's it'll do 100 damage, and pretty much clean sweep, unless obviously they get a Blastoise online, which they can't, and they don't have enough energy for it either. So they can get Eradicate out 40 damage, but they don't do enough damage. GG. Yeah, no point wasting energy. We take it out no matter what. Yep, so we completed that battle. I think we may have one mission left in for this round. Yeah, so we complete 3 out of 4, so the one left should be completing it within 4 turns. So what we'll do is I'll do that battle and show you a summary of it. So yep, completed that. So it's a bit fiddly sometimes. Sometimes you just have to keep redoing the battle and then making sure you rotate out your Pokemon so you don't lose any. So now that's done, we can move on to Pikachu. So we'll have to choose our fighting deck, because electric is weak to fighting, unless it's a Zapdos, because all flying birds, well, those flying 3 birds are weak to lightning. So we're going second, which is good. So, like I said before, our fighting deck isn't great, because Clobbopus isn't great. It requires 2 energy and only does 30. Because, well, we can try and we'll do 50 damage to the Pikachu, which isn't bad. Yeah, they've stacked their bench so they can do max damage. So that's what you'll see with all the Pikachu decks, that they'll be running a lot of basic Pokemon just to put on the bench, just so they can hit for 90 damage. And, well, Farfetch wouldn't be any good because it's weak to lightning. So I've added a cloak onto the Clobbopus just so it's out of range, because I'll survive with 10 HP. At this moment, it's looking a bit scary because they evolve in the bench as well. So I'll be able to hit for 50. This is going to be a tough one because I'll have 10 HP left. I can hit for another 50. It'll still stay in it. My only hope is maybe getting a Sand Slash in the next turn, because they'll survive with 20. Yeah, there's no point going for Farfetch. So even if they take out my Clobbopus, I could have taken that Pikachu out even with my Sand Slash. well, Sandshrew, because I'll do 30 damage. So they're taking out. So they're trying to protect the Pikachu EX because I'd get 2 points with it. Okay. I'm hoping that I can get a Mankey out because then the Primate will hit for 70. Just hit for 30. I've realized if I get a Sabrina, the game mechanics are somewhat silly. What they do is they generally would put in the Pikachu because they think, oh, it's losing health, let's get rid of it, which I don't agree with. And it's about, do I keep it in, lose it, or do I withdraw it so I can stall a bit? Because I can rotate around. So I haven't, yeah, so I can rotate around my Pokemon just to stall so I can get, yeah, so I don't get why they've done that. Because now they're risking losing the Pikachu EX, which is 2 points. KP says 140, so just to give a little bit extra save. So let's see what I don't think they'll risk the Pikachu. Okay, they have. I'll have 50 HP, which none of those can take me out with. So if I take it out, I can destroy pretty much anything. I think the AI misplayed a bit. Yeah, and like they bring in the one with 10 HP. Well, I think they know they can't really do anything. Yeah, no reason to add the energy. You can just take it out. Done. 3 points. Stanjana or Stonjana, the MVP, coming in clutch, came in late in the game, was able to tank a hit, and then take most of the Pokemon out. So hit for 90 plus 20, 110. So completed that task for that battle. Got 3 out of 4 left. So what we'll do is try and complete these. So I've just completed, I think, 2 of them. So we just have to battle again once more. So yeah, knocked out 3 Pokemon, 1 by 10-14. What we have to do now is win without losing a Pokemon, which is hard against a Pikachu EX because they hit very hard. Thornjona is once again the MVP. So what we managed to do is use up the other Pokemon to take the initial hits while powering up our Stonjona, then retreating them, and then putting out Stonjona because he can pretty much take out all the Pokemon. So we took out that Pikachu EX, and then we just need to take out one more and then we're done. So pretty good battle. Stonjona coming in clutch once again. So that's all the rewards completed for the Pikachu battles. Next up, what we'll have is the Mewtwo battle, which could probably be pretty tough. So what we'll do is end it here, and you can catch the second half of Genetic Apex in the next episode. So if you liked what you've seen so far, make sure you follow along. Thank you, and goodbye. Bye.